If you're a manager, you need to watch this and avoid these 7 things to help your team grow. My name is Michael Barayev. I was able to build a team of 150 plus sales guys in less than 2.5 years. So I have a lot of experience when it comes to building sales teams. Now we have a call center that's grown. We have a real estate company that's grown. We have a coaching, consulting company that's grown. So we have a lot of things cooking right now. But the 7 things you need to avoid. Number 1, stop micromanaging your people, man. Like, people don't want to be micromanaged. Nobody wants to be told what to do. But you may put them in a box, right? This is what I like to do. I put people in a box and say, okay, get this shit done. I'll teach them, I'll train them, I'll help them, but I don't tell them what to do, right? I literally say, I need this done. Let's find a way to get it done, okay? Because when you micromanage someone, you're breathing down their neck, right? They're not going to be excited to get the job done. You want to show that you trust people, because the more you show that you trust them, the more they're going to get the job done. Because, like, you know what? This guy trusts me. I need to help him out. They want to serve you better. So one of the things that I have learned that has helped me tremendously is, number 1, be careful who you trust, right? Because you can get burned in that situation. But you should get really good at identifying who you can trust and who you can't. If you can't trust them, why hire them, right? There's a purpose why you hire them. If you feel like you cannot trust that person to do things by yourself when you're not looking, then why hire them in the first place? There's a lot of people out there that are accountable, good quality people that want to do a good job. So you just have to put them in the right boxes and kind of have KPIs, of course, right, which are key performance indicators to dictate, what are their statistics, and also, see what they're doing. Let them show you, give you an end-of-day report or a middle-of-day report, whatever it may be. But to micromanage them, I wouldn't do that. That's just going to drive people nuts, right? Number 2, don't be easy on your people, right? You want to avoid this, being easy on your freaking people. Don't be easy on them. Be tough. Grow, stretch, become better. You want to be tough on your people. Love them, but also be strong with them and let them know you want them to grow, become better. And if they're not okay with that, they're not the right person for your culture, for your fit, right? You want people that you could have high standards for, because you want to build a massive organization that's growing like crazy. You want to have good quality people on your team that are willing to stretch, and you got to stretch them as a manager, right? So you want to avoid being easy on people. Number 3, you want to avoid not listening to them, right? Share your heart with someone before you ask for a hand. Very important. A lot of people want to get people to believe in them, but before they believe in the vision, they have to believe in you first. Let them feel your heart. Let them know that you care about them. Nobody cares how much you know until they know exactly how much you care. So the more you show them you care about them and you want them to win professionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, whatever it may be, they're going to want to win with you as well. Listen to what you have to say, okay? Number 4, you want to avoid drama in your culture. Oh my God, I could talk about this for days. I used to have an office with so much drama. It was my fault because I allowed these people into my company. But holy moly, every day was drama. People fighting, arguing, bickering, and arguing about sales and territory. Oh, it was so bad. It was crazy. I think that's one of the biggest downfalls of that office, in my opinion. There was just so much drama. We let this one girl into the office. Horrible, horrible attitude. And it was just crazy, right? So you want to avoid drama in any culture. The second you see drama, you snip it. I haven't had drama in my company for many, many years because I learned from the hard way. You don't want to have drama, so avoid drama in your culture. Next thing, you want to avoid firing slow, okay? You want to fire fast. If right now you're watching this video, if you're a manager or a business owner and you know for a fact, you just know who you want to fire this week, and you haven't fired them. You're still thinking about it. Well, give them another chance. You already know you want to get rid of them. Just get rid of them. It's so much easier to just take the Band-Aid and rip it off than sit there and kind of ponder whether or not you should do it or not, or just do it in such a slow way. If they're not for the company, they're not fit for the culture, get rid of them now, okay? Next, don't let people work without daily trainings, weekly trainings, monthly trainings, quarterly trainings, yearly trainings. You want to make sure you're training your people all the time. So one thing that you want to avoid is having your people not get educated, right? It's a big thing. If you're not educating your team, the question is this: who's educating them? If they're not studying and learning and growing and becoming better, who is? Who's helping them? So your company's staying stagnant. If you're the only person that's learning in the company, that's not going to work. You want to have everyone in the company growing. Invest in them, buy them tickets, buy them courses, buy certain things, bring in other speakers, do what you can to invest in your people. That tremendously changed my life. I used to bring people to all my conferences, always, right? We always do that. I always go to groups and events and podcasts, masterminds, and all kinds of stuff. Why? I want to grow with my team. If I'm growing, I want my team to grow with me, right? One of my mentors told me a long time ago, he's like, Michael, you never do anything by yourself, ever. You always bring somebody with you. And I learned as a lesson. If I go to an event, I'm bringing somebody with me, right? And last but not least, avoid getting that buddy relationship with your team. Avoid that buddiness because you're gonna lose respect, right? I'm not saying you can't have fun with them. You can bring them to your house, have a good time, barbecues, this, that, but don't get too close to them where they forget that you are their mentor, you are their manager, you are their leader. Because what happens is once they forget that, right? What'll end up happening is they're going to see you as a friend and not as a mentor, and they stop listening. So who does it affect more, you or them? Them. Not necessarily you. Yeah, you may lose out because you can't really tell them what to do and this and that, and nothing works out. But in reality, they lose out because now they stop listening to you. And now they stop looking at you with that awe. And you don't want the people to lose respect for you. So it's very, very, very important. Do not get super buddy-buddy. Make sure there's a respect line and make sure they don't cross it. You pull in a little bit and you pull out a little bit. You pull in a little bit, you pull out. And that's how you build a relationship with them so they understand that you are their manager, you are their leader, you are their entrepreneur, you're their owner, you're their boss, whatever it may be, but they have to respect because that line is there. So anyway, if you love this kind of content, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel, share this with a friend, and we'll see you guys in the next video.